It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We are so excited for the opening round of this exciting event. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. What a picture-perfect day for this round of golf. We can't wait to bring it to you on 2K Sports. Let's go out to the first hole. As we begin our coverage of this week's event, it's a good time to check in with Henny Koyak because we've been hearing about a rivalry heating up between our featured player and Rose Zhang.
Andrew, in the lead up to this match, there have been so many words exchanged that I never could have imagined. Who would want to get into a rivalry with Rose Zhang? Not only is she the nicest player on tour, she's one of the most talented.
Thank you, Henny. Looking forward to seeing how this rookie fares against Rose Zhang. I've got about 160 yards to the hole here.
Drawing it in there beautifully.
Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. 8 feet left to the cup. That's the way you start a round. An opening hole birdie.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. Let's go out to the par 4 second.
Yeah, a semi-blind tee shot, dogleg from right to left. You want to hit your tee shot, about Yoho area. And from there, the green surrounded by some deep bunkers. Great placement, really cool look.
Okay, that'll play. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
He's got, I'd say roughly 120 here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
What a beautiful leave right there.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
And now a 6-footer is left.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
And he improves his score to 2 under par for the event. The tee shot at 3.
Good news, they give you plenty of room to work with here on this grizzly of a par 5, isn't it? This is so long. I don't even think the largest hitters in the game are going to be able to reach it in 2. Just find yourself a really good number to lay up your second shot with. Third shot into a green that pitches from back to front and from the sides just a little bit. What a wonderful opportunity to make birdie.
This one looking pretty good off the tee. That is going to work. That's a good one to build momentum on. An opportunity to make birdie. Right on line, but just misses. All right, here we are with a par opportunity. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. We have a par 3 on this one. This is a 9-iron on the way. All right, we can work with that. This one is 13 feet out.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
So close to a birdie. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first.
Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4. Wow, that was just striped. That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And he's now the solo leader in this event. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
That is absolutely spot on.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And as we head to the next tee, our featured player leads by 2.
Teeing off here on the 7th.
If you like to draw the golf ball, you're going to love this hole. Just hit a nice little gentle draw right to left off this tee. Avoid those bunkers. And the second shot, most definitely hit your nice little draw, avoiding those deep bunkers front and left of the green.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course.
That's the way to draw up a nice shot.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. Let's see what Rose Zhang can do.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Get in the hole.
Six feet to the hole. He makes the putt and extends his lead. As we move on to the next hole, the lead is at 4. Over to number 8, it's a par 3. The club choice is a 6-iron. I think this one's coming in nicely. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot. 5 feet remain. Another birdie on the scorecard. That's number 5. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. This hole is a par 4.
Wide open tee shot here to that bunker out on the right hand side. That's just for show. Second shot back up the hill just a little bit. I tell you what, second shot distance control is paramount.
I like that one. Is this one going to go down? What a shot that is. That is tight. And just to clean up this birdie. He makes the putt. That's birdie number 6 today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. We begin the second 9 with a par 4. At 8 under par. That will definitely work. How about this birdie putt? Okay, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 5-shot advantage for our leader.
Well, as you can see, we're in the Rocky Mountains here at Yoho River, but this par 3, Rich, might be his friend.
Yes, watch me pull this rabbit out of my hat, Bullwinkle style. Look at those bunkers. That looks like Bullwinkle to me. How could you not have fun on a par 3 where the bunkers look like Bullwinkle's horns? What a design.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Lovely effort that. 7 feet to the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Currently at 10 under par overall. The 12th hole is a par 4. A thing of beauty. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. And let's catch up now with Rose Zhang. Oh, I don't mind the look of this one. In fact, this is looking fantastic. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Looking good. And that drops for a birdie. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 13th at Yoho River is the shortest hole on the property, Rich, but it might be one of the coolest.
They always said the greatest par 3s in the world are less than 150 yards long, and this is one of them. Not long, but there's not much room up there to work with. Massive runoff short, massive runoff long. Distance control imperative. Fun factor 9.9.
John, what's the line on this putt?
This is pretty straight. Might move a little bit to the left.
This one's for birdie.
Surely it's going to.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one. The 14th is a par 5.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. Well, this is right down the pipe. Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
There's a hole out, and then there's a hole out for eagle. Sweet.
And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round.
Teeing off here on the 15th.
Feeling awfully good coming off an eagle at the last.
Wow, that was launched. Time for the second shot here at 15. That is right on target.
Rose seems to have been pretty confident so far, perhaps even a bit smug. But after what this player has produced, she's looking a little nervous now.
And just a tap in left for birdie. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
You got to take it down the left-hand side, flirting with that bunker. Anything out to the right-hand side, you have a blind second shot. And from there, this is where it gets fun and interesting. A long, narrow green with water all the way down the right-hand side, a massive bunker on the left. Most players, the smart ones anyways, are going to leave their second shots just on the front edge or just short of the green.
This is a 200-yard shot. It's just too bad there. About 200 yards left to the hole.
Drawing it in there beautifully.
Really well done. Now to Rose Zhang.
Yeah, she's behind now, but that could be a motivating thing.
We're back. Time to have more live play. About 7 feet remain. A bogey on the scorecard, and the rest of the field likes to see that. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Let's go over to 17, the par 3.
Well, thankfully, since it's got length, they've given you a chance to run the golf ball on in case you can't fly it that far. If you missed it left and right, you're going to find some bunkers. But for those players just trying to find the front part of the green, run it up there, this is a really cool hole for them.
A lot to like about that one. This putt left for birdie. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Oh, pretty straight at the start of this one, and then it'll move to the left at the end.
That starts off on a good line.
There's a birdie, and that's just what the doctor ordered after bogey on the previous hole. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. We finish on 18 with a par 4.
Tee shot has to challenge the bunkers down the right and carry him, but not quite reach the bunker on the left-hand side. Find the fairway and just sit back and soak in the view. The second shot on this, going back into the Rocky Mountains, it just doesn't get any more majestic than this. What a finishing hole.
Here's the second at 18. Five iron on the way. This one looks really good. Oh, that's the way you finish a birdie on the closing hole. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round one, and he finds himself in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that will do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.